Now squeeze in just a wee bit more. Okay, give me some big smiles, everyone.
Wow! It looks awesome. Thanks a lot.
We got you.
Thanks, what a great souvenir.
I can keep it forever.
Serena, we're going.
Huh? Right.
Hey, what is up everybody? This is Takeastepandimonmyway from Tumblr here, bringing you guys a discussion, and today we're going to be talking about the possibility of the group picture with the gang and Karina returning later on in the X and Y anime. And today I have with this to discuss with me is...
Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Alpha Eevee.
And, you know what, let's just jump right into this, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people too want to see this picture somewhat be predicted to return back to the X and Y anime. So let's jump off. Episode 31, The Cave of Trials. The arc that contained Karina and Lucario, everybody was so hyped about it, but there was one particular scene that happened in episode 31, and that was the group photo that the whole gang took. Now obviously, you know, we had our Amourshipping hints here and there with Serena blushing at the fact that she was super close to Ash, and of course she scooted right next to him. You know, it was pretty obvious, as you guys could see in the intro. But the real question still stands. Will we be seeing this picture later on in the X and Y anime? Before I give out my opinion, well, how about we start with you, Edgar? What do you think is going to happen with this picture? Will it return? Will it not? What are your thoughts?
Well, I do have a feeling that it will eventually return sometime in the future of the X and Y series. I think most likely after the Pokemon League and after everyone is done achieving their dreams or have pushed themselves really far into the dreams. Yeah, they're probably gonna look back into their adventures, their highlights of what they've been through, and I have a feeling that they're going to eventually pull up that group picture, you know, like you said back in episode 31, and you know, they're probably going to remember that well, and you know, I think that they're going to eventually notice some few changes ever since the
Picture was taken.
Yeah.
And you know, what you said about the picture reappearing at the end of the X and Y anime, I assume that's going to happen too. You know how Ash always takes out his mementos of his journey and he leaves them on his Chiffner or drawer, whatever you want to call it. But
Yeah.
I have a feeling that he's going to leave that picture there as a memento from the Kalos League, because of course it includes the gang. And you know, it's great to see, you know, the whole gang in one group shot. So that's a great thing to have in his room, just the gang that he used to travel with. But keep on going, keep on going.
Well, but if it weren't to happen, like near the end of the X and Y series, I have a feeling that a similar situation where Karina got her picture, burned by the Blaziken.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that something like that may happen, and I don't know why, but I decided to use Serena's duplicate of the picture. Like,
So you're talking about the possibility of that picture being ruined in some sort of way, like that picture coming back in the X and Y anime, but it's kind of like in danger, you know what I mean? Like it's on the verge of being destroyed by something.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean, and I think it could happen, or it could be caused rather by Team Rocket or by Team Flare. Yeah, Team Flare themselves.
Oh god, X and Y writers, please bring back Team Flare. But that's for another discussion. Yeah, keep on going.
Yeah, other than that, I can't think of anything or any other
situation where that picture would come back. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, well, you know, not a lot of people, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people already forgot about this picture. I mean, it is a big moment in that episode. I think it's one of the highlights of the episode, other than, you know, Lucario and Blaze again duking it out. But, you know, I see that picture reappearing, like I said before, in Ash's room, or in Serena's room, because remember this, guys, like, that's the only, well, actually, no, that's the second memento Serena has. The first one is the blue ribbon that Ash gave her in the date episode, and then the first one being the group picture. So, I see the picture reappearing in some sort of way where, you know, Serena's bag is, like, all her contents falls out, you know, maybe because, you know, they're running or something, and, you know, the picture falls out, and maybe Ash picks it up, or one of the gang members picks it up, and, you know, they see the picture and like, wow, this has been a long time since we've seen the picture, you know. I see it in some sort of situation, you know, kind of like that. But, you know, I wouldn't get my hopes up. I mean, the picture hasn't been brought back up. Like, after that episode, it's done. Like, you know what? No, yeah, that's the only episode that it appeared in. So, you know, I just wanted to get this discussion going because, you know, what if the picture does return? You know, what if it returns in a big way? Like you said, the Kalos League. Like, what were you saying before about the Kalos League?
Yeah, I said that it could reappear sometime after the College League.
Yeah, like somewhere after the Kalos League, if Ash does win or okay, I assume that the picture would appear again before the Kalos League. You know, from all like Ash is just remembering his journey to get into the Kalos League, and he's just going through his bag of contents because this picture hasn't been destroyed yet, only Karina's.
Yeah.
So I assume that he's going through his bag of contents and he just pulls out the pictures before, you know, he battles that day. Remember, guys, this is just a prediction. It's not going to happen. It's like my own opinion. But yeah, I assume that he's going to take out that picture and he's just going to remember that moment where they all took that group picture. And you know what else? It's great to see, you know, Serena's old design back in one of the latest episodes. Like, think about it. You pull up an old picture of Serena's old design and, you know, this is just a Amourshipping fan. Like, please happen, you know what I mean? But, like, you know, he takes out the picture, he looks at Serena's old design, he looks up, and then there's Serena with her new design. In some sort of situation, hopefully that happens.
Yeah, and probably Ash gonna think to himself, wow, you know, Serena has changed a lot, and I'm proud of her for that.
Yeah, she has changed a lot. Her character, like, you know, she isn't that shy girl anymore that she used to be with no dream. And now here she is on the verge of being Kalos Queen, if we're on that step in that episode. But moving on, I do see that picture like returning with Serena in her room. Like, you know, she's taking out her mementos as well, and she sees that picture. Because remember, she was blushing at the fact that she was standing right next to, you know, Ash, like closer than anybody else. And you know what? I forgot to mention. What if Ash realizes that? Because I don't think he really took a good look at that picture. I mean, he did, but you know, maybe he's not oblivious at that point anymore as he is already. But what if he takes a look at that picture and he sees, wow, Serena's pretty close to me, you know? Like, oh my god, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what everyone wants to like hope to happen. Ash realizing Serena being close to Ash and looking at Ash because she was also looking at Ash while taking the picture.
Yeah, and we do get a back shot of, like, it's obvious that Serena's super close to him. And, you know, when that episode came up, that was such a cute episode because she was extremely close to Ash. I'm surprised Ash didn't notice.
Yeah.
But other than talking about Ash and Serena, like, you know, those pictures reappearing in their situation, what about Clement and Bonnie? Let's not leave them out, alright? So
yeah, of course. They were involved in the picture as well, so
yeah,
we can't leave them out, obviously.
Yeah, of course. The Lemon siblings. We can't leave the Lemon siblings out. Anyway, so I assume that picture will appear in their kind of situation as well, where, you know, they go back to Lumio City, they're just taking out the bag of their contents, and then they put the picture in a frame or something. They're not going to make a big deal out of it as Ash and Serena is, but, you know, they just take it out, and maybe their dad notices, wow, man, that's such a great group photo, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind speaking, if you don't mind me speaking, rather.
No, go ahead.
Okay, now with this whole hashtag Bonnie knows thing, you know, I have a feeling that Bonnie will take a look at the picture and she will notice that Serena was next to Ash, and as she takes a better look at it, you know, you could see that Serena is close to Ash and, you know, looking at her, so, you know, that would definitely catch Bonnie's attention.
You know, you make a good point right there. But in my opinion, I think she already knew since the beginning. Because I don't want to make this an Amourshipping discussion, guys. This is all about the picture. But, you know, she already knew. Because, like, think about it. She hasn't asked... She hasn't asked Serena to be Clement's wife. And that's for a reason already. So I assume, you know, that, you know, she already gets the idea that they were... Like, Serena got close. Like... Come on, this is the girl that she already knew, like, what was going on between, you know, Ash and Serena in that moment with the Mieti. But, you know, in this situation where, you know, she's telling her brother to smile, I'm pretty sure she saw Ash and Serena together, and it's pretty obvious. So,
yeah.
You know, but that's a great theory too. Like, maybe she'll probably do that. She'll notice how close Serena was to Ash, and hopefully Ash notices. I mean, if Bonnie notices, come on, Ash, don't be that oblivious.
Yeah, and as much as I want to get more into depth in regards to that topic, that's gonna have to wait some
Yeah, that's
other
gonna be in
time.
another discussion, guys. Don't worry, we're working on it.
Yeah, so that's honestly all I have for the group photo.
Yeah, and to end it off here, guys, because I didn't want to make this discussion pretty long. So, this picture reappearing in the X and Y anime series in the near future, I see it happening in some sort of situation. Whether it be her, the picture falling out of her bag and, somebody picks it up and realizes how, like, remembers that time with Karina. Or, Ash putting his mementos and his, I said, it sounds like mementos, like that, the mints. But, like, his mementos in, Miss Chiffner or Serena just taking out that picture again and remembering how close. Or maybe, they get into a feud and Serena takes out that picture and, looks at that like, wow, like this isn't the guy I knew before. Yeah, that's another discussion, guys. But anyway, yeah, I do see that picture returning in the near future and hopefully, crossing my fingers, it does return. X and Y Riders, please do it. We're all hoping for it.
Yeah, and if it does return, like on future scan or something like that, then that will be an episode to definitely look forward to.
Oh, definitely, because you already know you can't take out that picture without having some more shipping moments in that episode.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this discussion. I know a lot of people have been wondering if that picture will return. This is the video for you. Anyway, this has been Takeastepanimomyway from Tumblr here today to help me out in this discussion.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, you guys. My name is Eevee.
Hopefully we see you in my next video, whichever one I make. See you later, guys.
See ya.